I want to enthusiastically invite you to imitate this project. This is a peculiar and interesting project leading the entire friend group and family, if you want to include your family. Sometimes the friend group is not always family, but your friend group, your strong, happy friends. Okay, I want you to begin a practice of blessing the female human beings in their cycle across 14 days, starting on the day of the first day of the flow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And somehow either get a notebook and mark 14 pages with little tabs, or do something like this, and for each day of 14 days, write out statements of love, encouragement, and reminders to the ones that are in the woman form that they are the miracle gift. They are what makes us feel better when they come into the room. The men feel better, not because of lust, but because the woman just makes everything better. And the little child goes, bah, and wants the body of the mommy to be close to. Make this practice so that when little kids are growing up, they hear the big people honoring the human beings that have become fertile. And so the little children notice that you're honored when you've got the woman form and you get blessings. Yes, there's some difficulty and trouble, but the main thing is the whole family blesses the woman form for 14 days. You can find this instruction in Leviticus 12 and in Leviticus 15. Remember, untouchable does not mean evil. It means, hey, family, heads up. Something really special is going on. The spirit realm is doing something around this peculiar form that is part of our human anatomy. That way, the ones born in the female form are aware of their unique and powerful wonderfulness. That's part one. And then do a workshop and make little cards with a list of pleasures, human pleasures, natural pleasures, worldly afterlife pleasures, eternal pleasures, special female pleasures that a man couldn't understand, special male pleasures that a woman might not understand, so we can tell each other what our pleasures and our passions are. You can add to that passions. The passion of a little baby discovering his toes and playing with his toes for 3 weeks in amazement. Pleasures and passions. So first, to encourage and power the ones in woman form when they become fertile. Second, making a workshop of writing down types of pleasures and passions. And then, courageously, 3 other boxes. These boxes say faith, confidence, and love. The word hope in Greek actually means confidence or security and assurance. It doesn't mean, oh, I hope I can do this. It means I know, I have a confidence that there is something more than what I can see. Okay, so faith, confidence, and love. You can make another, one notebook can be pleasures and passions. One notebook can be 14 days where you add special love and encouragement things. This is what's cool about you. We want you to remember that we love the way that you blah, 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 blah. For the female, each female human being. So a notebook of 14 days of little commentaries, a notebook of pleasures and passions, and a notebook for those born in male form that have 3 topics: faith, confidence, and love, service, agape. Agape means service. And this is a way of giving the little children the ability to ask questions that are described in a wonderful way. Well, why does the woman have that cycle? Well, it's fascinating. Every single human being comes out of a mommy. And the man has the flow that goes into the mommy that is actually you. Each little seed is either a male or female. And one of the great things is the feel good. Man and woman are given this wonderful feel good of being together. Now, Yeshua chose not to enjoy the feel good because he was so concerned about human beings that are stuck in difficulties that all he wanted to do is go and go and go and go. He said, I came into this world to go from town to town to town to town and touch as many lives as possible to help them be healed and okay and help their minds to be free from bad spirits. So this work actually begins the safety discussions in the family that are just ordinary discussions about stuff that's wonderful and excellent and all gifts from heaven. So I ask you to consider following me, and first of all, giving special honor to the women when they are in their cycle. Thank you. Watch the wonderful things that happen with the little ones who grow up with strength and self-control and maturity because they're allowed to talk about the interesting stuff, the semi-private stuff. Nothing is private before the one who watches from the spirit realm. Nothing is private to the watchers and the spirit beings. They see everything. So it is better to have some conversation about the private stuff in a happy Mr. Rogers kind of way, so that when we run into circumstances that are a little unusual, we can just talk about it because we've been talking about those topics in a general way. Yippee!